Chapter 10. It's a trap. Tag swooped into the air before he was pulled underwater by climbing ice. He ducked and dove as ice chunks fell all around him. "Watch out!" Scarlet and Caroline yelled from the water. Tag thrust his right wing into the slushy cave wall, then used his sharp talons to grip the stone. "It's stuck!" he cried. "Hurry!" Scarlet shouted. Tag pulled as hard as he could. Finally, the stone came free, but then it slipped from Tag's damp wing. Though the stone fell onto a floating chunk of ice, it was out of Tag's reach. The stone slowly slid toward the freezing water. Then, when Scala leaped up, dove onto the ice, and caught the stone in a paw. Tag gasped. "That was close. Let's go," Scala told Tag. Tag jumped onto Caroline's back. They all took a deep breath and ducked under the water. Soon, the four friends were back where they started. "Are we safe now?" Scala asked. They looked around. The walls looked as solid as ever. "We should be," Caroline said. "I think Blaze only melted the hidden cave." Blaze's head dropped as she gave a small peep. "Don't be sad," Scala said, giving Blaze a hug. "You did a great job." They showed Blaze the new piece of the amber stone. "Look, we couldn't have gotten this without you and your firepower." "Pip!" Blaze cried. She danced around the ice cavern. Tag held up the two worn pieces of amber stone. They could see where they fit together, but there was a large jagged edge where more pieces would fit. "Let's get out of here," Tag said. "I can't shake the feeling that we're being followed." "I hope it's not Thorn," Scala said. "Who is Thorn?" Caroline asked. Scala shuddered. "We don't want to know." "Thorn is evil vulture," Tog told Caroline. "He's using dark magic called the shadow to destroy Perodia. The stone may be the only thing that can stop him." "I hope I never meet him," Caroline said. "We'd better hurry," Scala said. "Which way should we go?" "Let's follow the berries," Tag said. "If we pick up every single one, they should let us back outside." Scala grinned. "Good plan." "Berries," Blaze said. She hopped over to pick up a berry in a beak. Tag led the way along the narrow icy path, dropping berries into his sack as he went. But soon the friends came face to face with a wall of ice. "How did berries get here?" Tag muttered. "It's a dead end. Lost." Blaze peeped. "We are not lost," Tag told her. "We are just..." Tag Scala interrupted, tapping Tag on the shoulder. Tag turned around and gasped. Two gigantic paradise leopards were standing in front of them with a pile of berries at their feet. Their sharp teeth hung down from their huge jaws like circles. The ice leopards snarled, digging their hooked claws into the ice. Their eyes flashed bright orange. Tag gulped. "Thorn species. Thorn has species. Can I skate?" She covered their eyes with the flippers. "They must have followed our berries and then moved up flippers," Scala said, pulling out a slingshot. Blaze's feathers trembled. Tag moved in front of her. "We're trapped," Caroline cried. Chapter 11. Time for battle. Grrr. The ice leopards growled as they moved close to the four friends. They could feel their breath on its feathers. "Where's Caroline? Get behind us!" Tag shouted. He pulled out his dagger. Scala stood beside Tag, ready to fight. "Time for battle!" she cried. Scala landed on an acorn into slingshots, quick as a flash. She shot into the left eye of one of the leopards. The leopards fell back and roared. Scala reloaded their slingshots, aimed it at the other side leopard. The leopard swiped his claws at Tag, but he ducked just in time. Stay back, Tag yelled, waving his dagger at the ice leopard. Scala shot another acorn. The ice leopard snarled and slunk back. Grrr! The leopards growled. They paced up and down at the end of the path, keeping the four friends panicked on all sides. Why aren't they attacking? Kala asked. They must be waiting for Thorn, Kala said with a shudder. We need to find a way out, Teg thought. I won't let Thorn have the emberstone or blaze. Teg spotted the large circles hanging from the ceiling, right above the ice leopard's head. Blaze, Teg whispered. Can you hit those? Is your firepower? He looked up at the icicles. Blaze eyed the ceiling and nodded. You can do this, Blaze, Teg told her. Just bring down those icicles. Don't melt the whole cavern. Blaze flapped their wings. Her feathers grew hotter and hotter until small flames appeared. The ice leopard's jaws dropped. They backed away from Blaze's flaming wings. Blaze aimed at the ceiling. Not again, Scarlet yelled, taking cover. Scarlet covered his eyes with the flippers. Wham! Firebolts flew out from Blaze's wings. They hit the icicles. Tega held his breath. At first, nothing happened. Finally, there was a loud creak, then a crack. The ice leopards looked up. They yelled as the huge icicles came crashing down. Chapter 12. No Way Out. Crash! Large icicles smashed to pieces on the ground right in front of the ice leopards. The creature's eyes glowed orange as they hissed and snarled. They made them mad, Scarlet said. Wham! Wham! Fireballs shot out from Blaze's feathers and hit the ceiling again. The ice leopard backed away. Blaze flapped her wings. The flames grew higher. Peep, peep. A small firebolt shot past Carla's ear. She dove to the floor. Oh no, Carla cried. She stuck her head into a mound of snow. Another huge firebolt exploded from Blaze's wing. There was a loud crack. Part of the ceiling fell onto the path. Ice and snow blocked the leopards from view. Good work, Blaze, Teg said. Peep, Blaze dropped to the ground. Her wings smoked, but they were no longer on fire. Blaze, you did it, Scarlet cheered. You controlled your power. Unknown species can't reach us. But now the four friends were really trapped. They were stuck between a huge snow pile and ice dead end. Corali's had popped out from the snow mound. Now, how are we going to escape? Maybe we can dig our way out through the wall, Teg said. Scarlet shook her head. The ice is too thick, she said. Blaze could melt a hole in it, Caroline suggested. Blaze left their tied wings. Blaze has worn herself out, Teg said. Suddenly Scarlet's ears prickled up. Do you hear that? She asked. No, Teg listened carefully. Grrr, screech. There was a low growl and digging sound. Teg turned to the huge snow pile. It was the only thing stopping the ice leopard from getting to his friends and to the emberstone. The ice leopards are coming for us, they cried. Chapter 13. Escape! Scratch, scratch! The leopards scratched and dug at the snow pile with their claws and teeth. Do something, Teg! Scarlet cried. Teg flew to the top of the huge snow pile. Two large orange eyes peered back at him. The ice leopards swiped a pole at Teg. Teg fell to the ground, knocking open his sack. Berries, nuts, and acorns. A great magical map slid across the ice, along with 2 pieces of emberstone. Scarlet picked up the pieces. They're glowing. They're still warm, she told the others. Teg noticed Scarlet's paws trembling. Are you okay? Teg asked her. It's not me, it's the stones. They are shaking, Scarlet said. She lifted the stone to her ear. And they are humming. Be careful, take once. The Ember Stone is filled with powerful magic. Who knows what those pieces could do? Scarlet put the pieces on the ground. Take watched it with wide eyes as the stone shook faster and faster. The stones hummed louder and louder, like 1,000 buzzing bees. Suddenly, the two pieces of Ember Stone slid toward each other. There was a flash, blinding purple lights. When Teg looked again, there was no longer two pieces of stone, but one. Wow, Teg said. Did you know that will happen? Scarlet Blaze shrugged. The firehawks were guardians of the Emberstone. Teg told her. He reached for the stone. Ouch, it's hot! He dropped the stone to the ground. Scratch, scratch! Another chunk of snow crumbled off the pile. The ice leopards are getting closer, Scarlet said. We have to hurry. Look, Caroline said, pointing at the stone. It had made a puddle of melted ice. Ted grinned. Blaze may be too tired to use her fire power, but we can use the emberstone to melt the ice. It must be more powerful now that the two pieces have joined together. Hurry before it loses your heat, Scarlet frowned. The stone is too hard to hold, not for a firehawk. Tex said. Blaze picked up the ember stone in a beak. She held the glowing stone up to the ice wall behind them. It melted the ice until there was a hole big enough for all of them to fight up through. Slingshots shone into the cavern. It worked, Scarlet cried as she scratched outside. Blaze dropped the hot stone into the sack. Plump, plump, snow and ice trembled down behind them. The two angry ice leopards charged through the snow pile. Run! Teg yelled. Chapter 15. The cry of the firehawk. Teg reached for his dagger as the leopards leaped through the hole in the wall and landed right in front of Teg. Teg could feel the leopard's hot breath on his feathers as the dark creature snatched its wings. Scarlet shot acorns at the other ice leopard, but they bounced off its thick, spotted fur. Scarlet was concerned. Was cornered. We are doomed, Carly cried. She dove beneath large mound of snow. There was a Blaze standing beside him. I have to keep her safe, it thought. But before Teg could do anything, Blaze moved toward the leopards. Scar! Blaze cried. Her wings glowed as she ran at the ice leopards. The leopards yelled and fell to the ground. As Blaze screeched again. Scar! The ice leopards' ice teeth shattered. They broke into hundreds of tiny pieces that fell onto the snow beneath their paws. The leopards scrambled to their feet and ran away. That was awesome! A voice boomed behind them. The Scarlet and Blaze turned around. Gilbert stood on a snow mound, clapping her flippers together. Another seal popped his head out of the snow. Then another, then another. You did it, Blaze, Teg said. Your cry saved us. Caroline? Is that you? A seal shuffled across the ice to where Caroline hid beneath the snow. Mama, Caroline cried as she lifted her head from the snow. The seals hugged each other. My baby, Caroline's mom cried. Gilbert turned to Teg. We can't thank you enough. If you and your friends ever need your help, the seals are on your side. He pointed the flipper to the back, cracked ice. You've seen the damage Thorn can do. Come visit us again, Caroline told the new friends. Their friends said goodbye as the seals settled down beneath their snow mounds. Teg checked their supplies. Blaze's firepower isn't a secret anymore, Scarlet said. Now, Thorn will be even more determined to find Blaze, the Emberstone. We'll have to move faster than ever to stay ahead, Tag replied. Let's pull the great map from the sack. She dropped it at Tag's feet. Pip, yes, please, Tag said. We may have found the second piece of the amber stone, but there are more to find. This is a long journey. Where to next? Scarlet asked. Tag let the map flat onto the ground. On the ground, it placed the still one slightly bigger amber stone on top of it. A bright spot appears, whispering oak. Tag read. Scarlet pointed to the map. It's not going to be easy to cross the shifting sands, she said. Together we can do it. Tag replies, we have to save Parodia. Pip, Blaze said, smiling. Tag looks to the west. Our adventure continues.